Now I request Professor Swaminathan to present a memento to the chief guest as a token of love and affection from the university and institution.
I declare the graduation day open. I invite the chief guest, Dr. J. Daniel Ronald Joseph, Principal Scientist and Head, CSIR, Central Electrochemical Research Institute, to deliver the graduation day address.
Respected Dr. Swaminathan sir, respected Peter sir, other dignitaries and other faculties here and other new graduates here, very good morning to everybody. First of all, thank you so much for the management for inviting me here. It is a great honor and I feel very pleasure to be here in this graceful occasion. And today being a Women's Day, like I want to wish happy Women's Day to everybody. Let us all clap everybody to celebrate Women's Day also. Thank you so much. And now that you are not a student, right? Now you are a graduate, you are an engineer now. Do you think that our learning process has completed? No, not at all. Like you have completed your degree, fine. But when you go into the society, it is where you are going to start learning actually. You have learned many things from the textbook, any technical concept, any technology, any science background, fine, that is fine. But when you go into the field, how that society responds, that is what will give you the true learning. How do you learn? Now you will be in your early 20s, right? Early 20s. But how can, in another 6 months or 1 year, how can you get experience of 20 years of time? Can you imagine? In another 6 months, on another 1 year, can you get an experience of 20 years, people? It is possible. There are two ways you can get 20 years of experience in a very short period of time. One is go talk to elderly people, get to know about their knowledge, the way they have struggled to achieve their position. That is one way. Take advice from the people who have already succeeded. That is one point. Second is go read good self-help books. There are numerous books available on the internet, which is freely downloadable. Go through that and read numerous books so that you will get to know about the methods which you have to follow in order to achieve a good position in this society. There are two things. I am going to share my life experience which I have gone through myself, because no one was there to advise these things to me. So I have learnt everything through hardships only. By God's grace, I have learnt almost what life is, not completely, but at least learning is a never-ending process, right? So we have to learn till we exist in the earth. Now that you know, you have to learn. How do you learn? You know that there is two possibilities: get advice or read books. Let me explain from my life experience. From now, since you are in early 20s, you can divide your whole period of learning. You can consider 15 years from now. What you have to be after 15 years of time, or before you reach the age of 35, you have to plan accordingly. You can divide that 15 years into 3 5-year term. I would suggest you to divide your 15 years, next 15 years, starting from today, into 3 5-year term. In the first 5-year term, develop one skill very strongly. Develop one skill very strongly, whether that be technical, or you are making any product, or you are into administration, you are into management or marketing, whatever field you are going to choose from now. Please take it very seriously. And another important point is, don't go behind money in the first 5 years. Go to any concern, any firm or any technical institution or any academic institution. You have to go behind developing skill and developing knowledge. Try to understand the concept behind any technology that you will be working on. That is the first step you have to improve. Yes, money is important, no doubt in that, but it will follow automatically if you develop. If you become so expertise in one field, and people will never be able to avoid you, because people have to come to you to solve their problem. That is the first step I would suggest, is to take the 5 years very seriously and develop skill so classic that people cannot avoid you. That is one step. Then how do you go about in the next 5-year plan? The second 5-year plan, you should know what you want to become. This question seems to be very simple, but it is not easy, because at one point of time you will not know what you want to become. You will be working for a job, you will be looking for good opportunities, but what you want to become? There are 2-3 ways. After today, tomorrow, what are the options you have? You can apply for higher studies, you can go for a job, you can become an entrepreneur. Only three types are available for you. If you go for higher studies, what will happen? The same day will come into life again. You will get graduated in your higher study, and again only 2 options will be left. You have to look for a job, otherwise you have to become an entrepreneur. Therefore, at any point of time, you will have 2 options to choose. You have to look for a job or become an entrepreneur. Job and entrepreneurship will require different set of mindset, technology development. The time you give it to yourself to develop the skill, everything will vary depending upon job or entrepreneurship. For a job, if you are applying, what will happen? You will get an offer, you will go to work, and you will be executing the work assigned to you, and you will be trying to develop that skill in the stipulated amount of time. But if you become an entrepreneur, there is no time limit. You may have to work till late nights, or you have to start even before the sun rises. Only 2 options. Whatever may be, you take a job or you become an entrepreneur, you have to develop skill. There is no option that. Don't take life so very easily. Enjoy the life simultaneously. Please be always very serious about the career, because once you lose your ages, after you will not know when you will become aged. After 30, years will fly like anything. You will not know that you have crossed, or you have wasted, or you have used many years. So in the second 5 year, always think about finding your purpose in life. How do you find the purpose in life? The first 5 year, you would have developed a skill. Now you will know what you want to do, what you want to contribute to the society. If I ask anybody to explain their motivation, everyone will have a common motivation of earning more money. Nothing wrong in that, and it's a very good ambition. But how do you go about earning more money? All of a sudden, the society doesn't make you rich. Nobody in the society wants you to make rich, right? No one has the responsibility of making yourself, your family rich, right? So you have to give to the society. You have to work for the betterment of the society, so that the society will make you rich automatically. That is nature's law. You give more, you will definitely get more. In the second 5 year plan, definitely think what you want to achieve in the life. And I'll tell you a simple formula. Okay, how do you determine your purpose? Only thing is, you know what skill you like. You'll be good at baking, you'll be good at cooking, you'll be good at solving some other's problem, maybe technical problem or any life problem. You'll be good at marketing or administration, finance management, everything. Whatever field you choose, be expert at that. That is one thing. You know the skill and you know what you are capable of doing, and try to explore that and make it a big one. That is one way. Otherwise, try to look around in the society. The society will always have some problem to fix. Definitely the society will have. If, for example, I am a civil engineer, whenever I always look into some places where cracks have occurred, some steel structures have corroded. I will always look into, my thought process have been trained in the way that how to solve this problem. There is a crack there, or there is too much of corrosion in one of the reinforcement or steel structures. How do you go but and fix it? Just painting doesn't fix the problem. I want to stop the corrosion permanently. So that is one thing. There is a problem always sitting around us. You identify that problem, try to find a solution and give it. That is one. There are 2 things you can do: identify a problem or develop a skill that will continue into your purpose. In the second 5 year, definitely what you are going to do, you will be finalizing what you want to become in life. Then in the last 5 year, already in the second 5 year, you will be in your late 20s, okay. So before the age of 35, try to settle down. Settle down in the sense, like, you should know what you want. You are already started what you want to pursue in your life, identifying the purpose in your life. Okay, now that you have a goal, after identifying the purpose, you will have to set a goal. What goal? For example, if I want to go to Chennai or Bangalore, what is the goal? I need to go to Chennai tomorrow morning. Fine, this is fine. But how do I go? But I have to book tickets. I have to take an auto or a cab to reach the railway station or fly airport and then travel from there. So goal is to reach some place. But how do I do that? I have to plan. So goal is something. Becoming a millionaire, fine. How do you do that? You serve the society. That is the goal. How do you execute that? You have to devise a plan. And if the goal is so very big, for example, if you want to have a very big company or very big manufacturing product company, you have to have a plan in order to achieve. If the goal is big, divide or subdivide the goal into small goals so that each goal you can achieve on time, and you have to work based on deadline. You cannot indefinitely extend the working process, right? The goal has to have a timeline. So work on a definite time period. Fix a goal, plan very accordingly, and then work hard. Hard work is the best thing you can do, because that is the only thing which we have, which we can give ourselves time. Work hard like an there may be persons who work very smart. They may be naturally gifted of understanding any concept very easily. But there are also students which work hard, but they may take time to understand. They will understand, but it may take some time to, but time is not a matter. Definitely hard work will outperform people who are very smart enough. I have my own experience, like I have seen many people coming up in life just by working hard, observing people who have already succeeded, and there are very many advantages of observing people who have already succeeded. One thing is, you can easily track their path and how they have achieved, which path they have used to achieve their success. And more importantly, you can avoid such failures. People would have obviously failed in their life. If you try to understand what they have done because they have failed, you will never repeat that mistake. So try to not repeat the mistakes which people have done. Try to always follow people who have already succeeded. If you split the forthcoming 15 years into these 3 5-year term, definitely this will help you. And finally, you have to remember 3 F. One is family, fitness, finance. These 3 are very important. You have to take care of family first, and fitness, because your body is the only place our soul can live. If you are not strong enough, if you maybe sometimes you want to do big things, but your body doesn't support, you are not healthy, you are unable to walk, you are unable to lift weight, very difficult. So you have to take care of your physique very seriously as that of family. And finance, from the very first day you start earning, please don't waste it. Save money, otherwise invest money. Don't waste it unnecessarily. Reserve some finance for enjoyment or happy moments. Fine, that's not wrong. But don't waste money, because the first 5 year or 10 year, the money what you earn is very important, because that is what you will have to have any commitments, like you will not have bigger commitments. As you grow older, your family size will increase and financial commitments will increase. Therefore, you have to start saving the money even the very first month salary. So 3F, family, fitness and finance. These 3F you have to take care. And another simple formula I will tell you, always do what you don't like to do. Most of the time you want to watch YouTube shorts, please don't do that. You want to eat junk foods, don't do that. Because these are our cravings, we will always naturally drag to that kind of behavior. Please don't do that. And do what you don't like to do. You don't like to read book, please read book. You don't like to go for walking or keep your physique fit. So always it works our human mind is always working towards comfortness, always want to relax, enjoy. Fine, but you always try to work in the opposite way. See, there is a water tank in the 3rd floor. You don't need any water pump to pump water from the 2nd floor to ground floor. If you open the tap, water will naturally flow. So nature will always drain the energy very fast. But if you require to store water from the sump to the 2nd floor or 3rd floor, you may require an additional pump, right? So you need additional energy to pump water from the sump to an overhead tank. You think in that way. The energy is required only to go against gravity. So always don't go to our desire. Always think only about thinking big, doing good things, contribute to the society, and that's all from me. All the best. Thank you so much for this opportunity. God bless you all. Thanks a lot, sir.